Hey, it's Sasha from Look Like Decor. So when we announced we were doing a YouTube channel, we asked you guys what you wanted to hear from us. And many of you asked about our photography. So today we're gonna do our 5 favorite photography tips. So let me be the first to say, I don't consider myself a professional photographer, but I really enjoy it. And over the years, I've learned a lot of things shooting for our own company. So if you're interested in taking your own photos, here are the 5 things that I think take your interior photography to the next level. Okay, tip number 1, and it's the most important tip, is turn the lights off. You want to shoot interior design photos with natural light. It just looks crisp, bright, fresh. You get the truest color of paint colors and sofa colors and rugs. If you turn the lights on, you'll have problems with bulb temperatures or different colors than natural light. So for that magazine look, all natural light. So the best scenario for shooting with natural light is to shoot on cloudy days or snowy days, but that's not always gonna happen, and you can't always schedule shoots on those days. So when it's a sunny day, know where the sun is going to be throughout the day and plan to shoot in the rooms that it's not pointing directly in. And don't worry too much if a room seems dark. You can brighten that up by using a tripod, which is, that's going to be my next tip. Tip number 2 is always use a tripod. There's many reasons for this. First, you're always going to want to shoot level. That will make all your lines nice and straight in every shot. Everything looks great when it's nice and straight and it's just pleasing to the eye. You're gonna wanna use a higher aperture when you're shooting full room shots, which means everything nice and focused. When you use a higher aperture, camera needs a little bit more light, so you're gonna have a longer exposure. You don't want any camera shake. Always use a timer, a handheld timer, or you can use a 2-second or 10-second timer on the camera. Tip number 3, get ready to move stuff around. I can't stress this enough. It's so important. So every angle that you're taking, you're gonna want to, not have that big greenery in front of the lamp. You're gonna wanna move it. If you're behind the camera and you're considering moving a vase or something like that, and you're just borderline, go ahead and do it, because I can't tell you how many times I've gotten home and I've edited photos and I just wish, I wish I would have moved that vase over 2 inches. It will make everything so much better. You're gonna want to get the tripod in the right place, that buttery, nice, straight on shot of the kitchen. And there's a big sectional right there. So get ready to move everything aside to get those perfect angles. And that gets us to tip number 4, snacks and sneakers. All right, snacks, because nobody's taking good photos if you're hangry. Sneakers, because you're gonna be crouching, you're gonna be moving furniture around, and in most cases, you're walking around on hardwood floors all day long, and before you know it, your feet are gonna be really sore. To be courteous to the clients, I bring my gym shoes that I only wear inside, so they're nice and clean. Having comfortable shoes will improve your photo shoot tenfold. Tip number 5 is take way more photos than you think you need. There's so many reasons about this. The lighting can change and you might not be happy how one turned out. You want to give yourself a ton of options when you're moving stuff around. Sometimes you're not sure what's going to look best when you're editing. So to give you those options, just take a whole bunch of photos. Think about every single angle you possibly can think of. In this day and age of social media, you want to optimize all your content. So take them and take a lot of shots every single time. So those are my 5 basic interior design photography tips. We're not getting into too much of the technical stuff today and editing, which I think is just as important as shooting the photos. We'll do another video for that. Today, just let me know what you think in the comments. Hopefully these tips were helpful. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and turn on those notifications. We'll see you in the next video. Snacks and sneakers. What the heck are you doing? All right, so that leads us into tip number 3. Yeah, or after I did the journal after tip number 3.